So today we are going to talk about divisibility rule. I mean, if any number divided by a certain number or not. So let's go. The first, the number 1. Every number are divided by 1. So you do not need to take any care whether the number is divisible by 1 or not, because the every number, whatever be the number, like 101, 10, 3, 2, 1000, every number are divided by 1. So for the number, to find out the number that is divisible by 1 is simple. So let's move to the second one, divisible by 2 or divisibility test for 2. So the last digit should be even. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. If any number have its last digit even, then that number should be divisible by 2. For example, we have to just take care last digit. We don't care about the other digit, whatever be 0, 2, 3. So this number, the last digit is 3. So we cannot divide this number by 2. Similarly, if I take another example, 1, 1, 1, 2. So here the last digit is 2. So we can divide this number by 2. So I can take another example for 2, 1, 8. Now this last digit is 8. So 8 is divisible by 2. So this whole number is divided by 2. So we just need to take care of the last digits. If last digit is even, then we can say it can be divided by 2 perfectly. So the even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. In this way you can find out whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. Now let's move to the third one. The sum of all digits divided by 3, then the whole number is divided by 3. If you have any number, you need to add every digits. If you can divide the addition of all digit by 3, then you can say the number is divided by 3. For example, let's take 1, 2, 3. So if I add 1 plus 2 plus 3, this is equal to 6. Now this 6 is divided by 3. That means this whole number 1, 2, 3 is divided by 3. So let's take another example. 6, 7, 1. Now the sum of 3 digits, 6 plus 7 plus 1 is 14. So the number 14 cannot be divided by 3. That's why this number is not divided by 3. So you need to just sum all the digits. If the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number is divisible by 3. Let's look the next one. Divisibility test for the 4. Okay, so last 2 digits divided by 4. If any number's last 2 digits are divided by 4, then the whole number is divided by 4. For example, 1, 2, 4. So if I test whether if I want to test whether this number is divided by 4 or not, I have to take the last 2 digits. So 24 is divided by 4. Yes, of course. The 24 is divided by 4. So uh, you can say this whole number is divided by 4. Let's take another example. 6 2 3 4 8 2 1. Now I will take the last two digits. 21. 21 is not divisible by 4, so this number is not, this whole number is not divisible by 4. Let's take another example. If I take a number, a long number, six and 0. Now if I have to test whether this number is divisible by 4 or not, just I need to take last two digits. This 60 is divisible by 4 or not. Now 60 is divisible by 4. That's why this whole number is divisible by 4. In this way you can test whether the number is divisible by 4 or not. Let's go to the to test the divisibility of any number by 5. The last digit should be 0 or 5 to be divisible by 5. So if you see any number that have last digit 0 or 5, you can conclude that number should be divisible by 5 perfectly. So let's take an example. Suppose this one. So last digit is, this one's last digit is 0, so this is divisible by 5. If you take another example, 125, okay, so the last digit is 5, that's why it's divisible by 5. So let's take another example. The last digit is 0, you can say this is divisible by 5. So yeah, if you take a number that does not have the last number 1 2 1 3, suppose the last number is not neither 0 nor 5, that's why this number is not divisible by 5. So up to 5 we generally need to test the divisibility up to 5, because in factorizations if you know the up to 5, it's fine, it's good. So because after number 6, this is again the same as the divisibility test for 2 and 3. You have to test for 2 and 3. If you can divide any number by 2 and 3, then you can find out you can find out the number is divided by 6, because this 6 consists 2 times 3. That's why you need to test for 2 and 3. You can similarly test for others. So 7 is odd number, so its test is quite complicated, but it's easier. So I think you just need those. If you know up to 5 or 6, it's fine.